Today we're talking about how not to procrastinate and how to get moving. I'm taking this in context from Ryan Holiday's book, The Obstacle is the Way. So big shout out to him for a phenomenal book. Really enjoying it. And I'm eager to put the information out there because I'm finding it so useful in my own life. This is a great quote by Seneca. There's one thing that all fools have in common. They're all waiting to start. Now, do you understand that? It took me a couple listens to understand that. There's one thing that all fools have in common. They're all waiting to start. They're all looking at things like, tomorrow I'll start doing this, tomorrow I'll start doing that. When it stops raining, I'll go outside and run. When I meet the right person, I'll fix my life, or I'll be happy, or I'll be fulfilled, or when I make more money, I'll be able to do the things that I love. Procrastination, I think, directly correlates with not being mindful. When you're not mindful of exactly what you want out of your life, what you have to do for the day, you get stuck in a loop of waiting for the conditions to be just right. Whether it's the weather, the person you haven't met yet, the amount of money you haven't made yet. It's always looking at what's not there rather than what's right in front of you. Most of the time, we have more than we need right in front of us. It's just our perception is messed up. And this whole book's been about obstacles and perceptions. All this stuff relates together, guys. I use it in my daily life. If I was procrastinating this morning and I didn't get up at 3:30, I wouldn't be able to make this video right now. And making these videos is important to me. It's therapeutic for me. Hence, I'm here talking to this camera like a crazy person. And that's what I'm doing. But goal achieved. See, this gives me self-worth because I set out a goal for myself. I'm not procrastinating to get it done. No matter how menial the task is. But today, I almost put off making this video. It's always a challenge. No matter how much you love it or enjoy it, run is run, talk is talk. The runs never get easier. The yoga class doesn't get any easier. I mean, things are exhausting. And when you procrastinate, like doing laundry, putting out your workout outfit for the next day in the morning, we just make it harder on ourselves. I find it, daily things. If I wait to do them, I wait to do them. It's as simple as that. If you wait to do something, you wait to do something. And that's not waiting in a positive way that'll help your life. It's waiting in a way that you're putting off something that should be done at the moment or today, hoping that tomorrow it will be easier to do. It's never easier to do the next day. It's never easier to do the next day. Every time I take out the barrels for trash the night before, I'm grateful in the morning that I don't have to be rushing around to take them out the following day. Simple things like that I've made my life become so much easier. If I brush my teeth right when I get out of bed and wash my face, immediately go from the bed to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, it wakes me up. It's as close as I can get to a cold shower without getting in the cold shower, if you know what I mean. Those cold plunges, I hear they're phenomenal because you shock your body at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning or whenever you get up in the morning and it wakes you right up. There's no procrastinating getting woken up. That's why people swear by those things. Joe Rogan speaks highly of it. And I listen to what that man has to say for sure. Along with athletes, anything that'll get you woken right up in the morning, that's phenomenal. But we're talking about procrastination here and how to get moving. I think you got a little off topic. I'll find out when I review this. Yeah, I've been known to be a procrastinator for sure. I'm not sure who isn't, but we're working on it, Today I'm going to try to be a little bit better. So let's see where that takes me. Get moving, just start no matter what. Procrastination will kill you. People that are always waiting for the right time, the right weather, the right person, like I said before, you can use this in so many different ways. They're not taking action right now. Someone else will. When you don't want to get up and go do the work, there's always someone else that's going to go do it, believe me. And if you want to be successful in life, you got to be the first one there and the last one to leave. It's very hard to get moving in the morning. It's very hard to get moving day to day, week to week. It's very easy to get discouraged. I wasn't going to make this video this morning. But now that I'm talking to the camera, I'm picking up momentum. Momentum was a huge topic in this book. Ryan says, once you get momentum, everything becomes a little easier. And it does. I'm 9 minutes into this video and the juices are flowing, the communication with the camera, I'm in sync. You get back into that zone. It's like the first couple of minutes of a run, they suck. First couple of minutes of a workout, they suck. Then you start hearing a couple of good songs and you get moving. You're catching a vibe, you're in the zone. That works with everything in life. Right now I'm getting in the zone. And you can get yourself in the zone by finding out what works for you. And once you do, practice that. Make that a daily habit, a weekly habit, a monthly habit, and see where it takes you. Nothing wrong with that. Write it down, tattoo it in your brain. You got to find out what works for you to not let you procrastinate. And your life gets easier. It's simple as that. If you're waiting for the conditions for everything in your life to be right or perfect to get started, you'll never start because life is never perfect. You have to start where you are. Start where you find yourself today, this morning, tomorrow morning when you get up. Just start there and knowing that you're giving everything a chance. You're willing to try. You're staying flexible in your approach to whatever you're trying to accomplish. Know that that's enough. Know that you're enough because you are enough. We have to be kinder to ourselves. We have to be kinder to other people. We just need to get moving in the right direction and things get easier. You can't be saying you'll do it tomorrow when someone else is out there doing it today. I like that. Don't wait around for anything. It's not easy to do. Yeah, that's true. I struggle with this all the time. When I get up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, the bed's comfortable. I got a nice bed. It reclines. It goes up and down. Got a nice blanket. I got great pillows. Whew. Sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. But I never regret later in my day that I had gotten up earlier. Anytime I go back to sleep and I sleep till 8, 9, 10 o'clock, years ago, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'd sleep the whole day. I would wake up with this anxiety that I missed the day. The fear of missing out, that's what the kids say these days. It's very true. There's no reason to sleep in. There's no reason to make sleeping in a habit. I don't have to be up right now. I can do whatever I want to do with the rest of my day. But getting up early in the morning, journaling, writing, not procrastinating, setting my schedule for the day, and knocking off one goal at a time gives me a sense of purpose. It brings purpose to my life. I think it brings purpose to a lot of people's lives. When you write down what you have to do, you don't procrastinate, you get each one done. It brings value to your life. You can say, oh, I did that today. I did that yesterday. Let me check it off. And completing things makes us feel good, as small as they are. I literally write down, take my vitamins in the morning, and I check it off because I feel good about it. I did it. Boom. Little things like that, they add up. All right, so once you get moving, and you're looking procrastination right in the face, and you're attacking these goals, and you're starting your day, things are going good, the vibes are going well, you're in the zone, you need to be persistent. Persistence is a huge part of this. You can't just do something once, twice, 3 times. You have to continually churn. You have to continually grind at these achievements, at these goals, at whatever you're trying to accomplish. He uses a great example of Thomas Edison when he was designing the light bulb and trying to figure out this. It took him 6,000 tries to find the right filament. That's the thing inside the light bulb, the little piece that you see. 6,000 attempts. Nikola Tesla said if Thomas Edison was trying to find a needle in a haystack, he would proceed to look through each individual needle until he found the needle in the haystack. That is determination at its highest level. When you're not afraid to be persistent and you won't stop at nothing, that you won't give up. That's what this point is making right here. That's what I took from it, at least. Not stopping after 100 attempts, not stopping after 1,000 attempts, knowing that you're not going to stop until you find, knowing that you won't stop until you've exhausted all options. There's something to be said about that. I think that's very admirable when you can notice what you're doing wrong, take stock of it, a mental note, write it down, and constantly try to find a way to improve on whatever you're trying to accomplish in life. An example that I can use in my life is that I created this YouTube channel not knowing what it's going to be. Here we are, 95, 96 days in. If I had given up the first week, the first month, the first 3 months, if I made 5 videos and said, oh, well, I don't have 1 million subscribers, that's not what I want to do. It all has to do with what your end goal is. If I had created this channel for the views and not for what I get out of making these videos, well, first of all, those wouldn't align. That wouldn't be the case. But what I'm saying is, I'm grinding away. I'm doing this 7 days a week, multiple hours a day. That's because I enjoy the process of being persistent at it. And I'm learning new things. I know that, like, this background behind me, I have to get those wrinkles out of that. I didn't steam the entire backdrop. The last video I did, I noticed that there was a little of the wall showing behind me. And these are things I'm making mental notes of. I clearly didn't get the wrinkles out of the backdrop, but I removed the wood from the picture of the frame. But I'm only going to notice these things by continually filming and videoing and talking to the camera. I've noticed, certain things that I do with my mouth. I'm always going, like, making mouth sounds and different type of things. I'm learning as I go away, as I'm being persistent, as I'm chasing my dreams. I'm trying to constantly be a better human, a better speaker, a better person. In this case, a better motivational speaker. Yeah. You have to keep grinding away, and then you find your way. Take notes on what's working, what's not working. You can apply these actions to every part of your life. There's literally no way your life won't get better by taking notice of what's not working in your life. Pay attention to what's not working rather than what's working, because we know what's working immediately. That's instant gratification. If you pay attention to what's not working, you'll know not to do it again. That's a huge point. Very underrated point. People don't really talk about that. We're talking about it right now, so enjoy. Having persistence is an incredible asset. I would have to agree with that. If you're unwilling to give up and be unhinged by whatever obstacle comes your way, you can literally achieve anything that you want to. This is the American dream to me. For me, it is. I don't know what your dream is, but maybe it's the same. Having the wherewithal not to give up. That's an amazing thing. That's amazing courage to not give up. Whatever bumps come along the road, they won't hinder you. You won't be moved when something bad happens. When a scary situation presents itself, you'll know that no matter what, you're going to pick yourself up and keep on chugging forward, as we're all doing here. That's what I'm doing. We're moving the ball, no matter how small. We're moving the needle, no matter how little the movement. If you can increase your performance by 1% a day, it's a big improvement over the year. If you can increase your performance and whatever you're doing by 0.1% constantly, you're going to rack up some serious achievements. This is what I'm noticing in my life. He says a new path, by definition, is uncleared. When you're trying something new that hasn't been done before, for you or for anyone else, only with persistence and time can we conquer the obstacle that's in front of us. I like that. He says you have to start where other people fail. When something's not working for someone else, that's a great place to start so you can find out how to do it better. I like that. Exhaust all the options until it works. And so what you know not to do in the future, when you figure out how not to do everything, it's great. And it's okay to be discouraged. And he says it's not okay to quit. If you're already thinking about quitting something, you've already lost the battle. For me, at least, for sure. If I start already in my head going, that's when I know I'm in a bad place, when I'm getting myself into things I know I shouldn't be doing. and I'm thinking about not doing them, and whether it's my ego or whatever it is, leads me to a place where I don't want to be. I'm in the wrong place. Take note of that. Get out of there. Stop looking for the shortcuts. That's a good point. Whatever we're trying to accomplish, stop looking for the shortcuts. Start looking at the weak points in what you're doing and how to adapt yourself to your strong points. Use what works for you, not against you. That makes sense to me. When somebody asks you, how's it going? You respond with, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. It's funny when people ask you how you're doing, you hit them with that. When you hit them with an answer that they're not expecting, because everyone always just says, I'm fine, you're fine, everything's great, everything's good. Now, you never hear many people say they're working on it. That's true. I'm working on it. You're watching me work on it. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. I can't believe we recorded for 23 minutes already. Going to edit this video. Whatever you're trying to achieve in your life, pick up a book, pick up some knowledge on that material that you're trying to digest. It'll make everything much easier. These books are out here, guys. Whenever you're stuck in life, there's always a way forward. Define your life, go after your dreams, go after your goals, be persistent, get moving. I'm Franco, we're packed and ready to go. We just finished up another video. Remember, no matter how big the obstacle is, there's always a way through it. Remember to stay humble, stay blessed, and be grateful. And more importantly, make sure you call your mother. Have a good day, guys.